Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Trivia League Unlimited, TLU. I don't say anything else. That's the only things I will accept. I'm here with co-host for hire, Jordan Pierce Owens. I called him the Wink Martindale. He's more the Chuck Woolery of online trivia, so that you'll see him around a lot. Today we got a great match. Two close friends, two guys that wanted this match, two guys that asked for this match. Bill Cariola called out Amaru Moses, and we're going to have it today here for you live on the video store. JPO, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, first, I don't know either one of the references you just made.
I am so freaking old.
But I'll just smile and go along with it. Chuck Woolery? No. We got a fun match here. They're both really fun competitors here. And I think this is going to be a good one, man. I think this is definitely one to watch. So stay tuned.
All right, so coming on in first, Mr. Amaru Moses and his manager, Andrew James Maher.
Didn't know we had freaking Gene Rayburn on the desk today.
Any Titanic jokes you want to throw at me as long as we're hitting these phenomena at the height of their popularity?
Gene Rayburn is too old. Chuck Woolery is just right for JPO, I think.
Somebody name someone I'm aware of. Who are these people?
Drew Carey. All right.
You've never seen the show. You didn't grow up with the great contest Greed after Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fame?
I am so freaking old.
I grew up with Love
that was a great show.
Scrabble. Yeah. So,
right.
But enough about our favorite game show hosts. Guys, how are you feeling today?
This is interrupting my Vanessa Carlton Power Hour.
I'm so disappointed in you.
So, Rue, you're the man. He's a better player than I think people give him credit for. This guy is a fucking beast in the game. I love Bill. Bill's a great friend of mine. We've had dinner together multiple times, but Rue's my boy.
All right.
I'm making my way downtown, walking fast.
Faces past and we're homebound. And
Exactly.
Victory bound.
All right, well, we'll give Mr. Barr some time to listen to some Vanessa Carlton backstage while I drop these guys back and bring in your opponent. Mr. Bill Cariola.
How's it going?
Manager Nick Carly.
Yeah.
Nothing controversial was said, so there's nothing to respond to. So
I think we have the better Philadelphia person on this side of the team, so I'll just go with that.
Fucking A.
But anyways, I'll just go ahead and say I pulled in fairly last minute, but I'm happy to help my friend of mine.
Yeah.
So I think Bill doesn't give himself enough credit.
Never.
He's very good about just answering the first thing that comes to his head, and more than likely it's right. So I mean, I feel like that's a really good way to play. So I feel pretty confident in where we're at in this point. So.
And I can't help but comment on your very smart shirt, Bill. That is your strength today.
Shannon Tweed, star of Night Eyes 2, Night Eyes 3, and every fantasy I've ever had since I got cable.
I mean, look, here's the thing. Am I an admin in this league? Yes. Did I decide to use that one time to cash in so I could have the match I've always wanted to have? Absolutely. Because I don't care about playing singles because I don't want to. So I decided if I'm gonna have to play singles because I have to, because I was already, in a singles match, I'm gonna decide to just play my friend, and also I'm gonna use it as an excuse to answer questions about Canada's second greatest export, Shannon Tweed, who is just nothing but poise and grace, and just a lovely woman. She's super hot.
Is the first export Chris Benoit?
I love her.
Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Who's taking there?
Are you kidding me? Fuck!
First of all, how dare you? And
I didn't know where we were at.
I mean, come on. Who is going to be the number one export from Canada?
I'm assuming you mean Pam Anderson, but we'll go from there.
His name is Ryan.
His name is Bret Hart. Just to be clear, his name is Bret Hart.
I'm sorry. Okay.
More of an Owen guy. Come on,
Ah, the hipster's choice.
Yeah, that's what I said to him too. But he's going to stick with Bret.
I mean, one of them was named the excellence of execution, and the other one cut Stone Cold's career short. So who really?
And this
I say thank you, Bill Goldberg, for ending Bret's.
This is a conversation for JPO's channel. We're going to drop Nick backstage.
fine.
Bring Mr.
I'm more of a
Guys,
Bruce Hart guy.
Let's jump right into round one. Round one works like this. It is a semi-speed round. There's going to be 8 questions, 1 in each of your strengths, 6 in general categories you drafted. I'll ask a question, 10 seconds will pass, and JPO will ask a question, and we'll go back and forth till we ask all 8. If you get all 8 right, there is a 9th bonus question, and you do get 3 repeats at a challenge throughout the course of the match. Repeats in round 1 works like this. When time is running out, you could use a repeat to get 20 extra seconds and get any questions you might have misheard or want to hear again repeated. Any questions?
Yeah. Is fucking her middle name?
I mean, have you seen these? Did you watch the movies?
No, no one did.
Maybe.
I have watched 17 of her films in 2 weeks. I regret none of my life choices. Also, can I make a quick timeout?
If there's no further questions, we'll get started with the first question. So are there any questions?
No, just the ones you're going to ask us.
Your first question, then, will come in the category of the 1980s. What high school sports team does the titular character eventually join in Lucas?
You look for the sport or the team name?
The sport.
Fuck you, Lucas.
Is that a sport?
That's right. 3 strikes, you're out. Basketball.
Go ahead, JPM.
Question number 2 in Geek. Who directed Stardust?
Your next question is going to come in the category of comedy. The ending of Team America World Police reveals Kim Jong-il to be what kind of creature wearing a human suit?
In Harry Potter. In how many Harry Potter films does Snape teach the potions class?
A great question. Written by Will Cohen. So, yeah, I trusted him to write any and all geek questions. I go to him and trust nobody else. Your fifth question comes from Action Adventure. Between The Karate Kid and The Karate Kid Part 2, Martin Kove had a supporting role in what action sequel?
I was confused by that question too.
Yeah, Martin Kove was in this movie. Between those 2 movies, it's an action sequel.
That's whatever you were talking about for you.
Ah, got you.
Go ahead, JPF.
In the 90s, who played Andy Warhol in The Doors?
This is not my round. All right.
Neither is this for me. Golly.
Your next question. In science fiction, what year saw the releases of Soylent Green and Westworld?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my Lord in heaven.
Oh my God! Paper.
I'm thinking this is going to be pretty low scoring for me, just so we're just a heads up here.
Well, here's a question you're going to get. Go ahead, JPO.
Maybe.
In 90s Shannon fucking Tweed, which beauty pageant is being held in No Contest?
See, look how fast he went to that board. And your chance to use it.
I mean, it's right here. I should be embarrassed if I don't get that.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's look at those answers. Amaru, we'll start with you.
I wonder if I'm going to get a point here. I said football, Dan Gilroy, Troll. I believe he only did Taunton 1, Beverly Hills Cop 2, Anthony Hopkins, 1963, and a Miss America pageant.
And Bill.
All right. I went with football, Baz Luhrmann, a whale, 4, Delta Force 2, David Bowie, 1973, and Miss Galaxy.
I have Bill had a score of 3-1 at the moment. And here are the answers. Lucas does join the football team, and Lucas. Matthew Vaughn directed Stardust. A cockroach emerges from Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, that tracks.
According to Will, Snape is the potions professor in 5 classes, and he teaches the dark arts in 6 through 8. So that's according to Will.
Can you read that question again? Yes. When you're done, read that question again.
Yeah. Martin Kove starred in Rambo, First Blood Part 2 between Karate Kid 1 and 2.
Okay, yeah.
Crispin Glover plays Andy Warhol in The Doors.
That's
1973 is Soylent Green in Westworld, and
Oh
the
my
Miss
God.
Galaxy competition is the pageant.
Wait, you're telling me one of the 3 points I got was a fucking movie release date?
Yeah.
Well, now I've seen everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's just wonders never cease.
Okay, you want to hear the question again?
And
how many? Well,
give me the question. Give me the question. Give me the question one more time.
Sure. In how many Harry Potter films does Snape teach the potions class? And if you want to challenge, just let me know.
Bar, I'm going to go against you, and I might be wrong, but I'm going to argue that I would like to challenge.
I think the way the question is worded, I can accept Amaru's answer because it can be contrived as does he actually, do you see him teaching the class? Yes, that's one way to interpret it. And I think how many did he actually teach the class? So I think they're both acceptable answers judging by how you look at it as teach. Like if we're actually using teach as demonstrate, you only see it once. If it's teach like he is the teacher, it's 5. So I'm going to accept that and give you an extra point.
And to make a long story short, too late.
And we're going to be moving on to round 2. Bill, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first? Oh, actually, let's explain round 2 first, right? It's a wheel round. Both your strengths are on there. Spinners and opponent's choices on there. All the 6 categories you drafted are on there. And for giggles, let's go over them. We got the 1980s, the 1990s, action adventure, geek, comedy, science fiction, as well as the Harry Potter films and the 1990s Shannon Tweed action movies. So, do you want to? Let's bring in your manager first. Ours already here. We'll just leave everybody in.
Yeah, why not?
Bill, do you want to spin first or second?
I mean, you go second if you have a lead, right? Even though it's 1 point.
I mean that's ultimately up to you. I mean, do you feel pretty decent about this wheel or no?
I mean, there's like
I know there's at least 2 things you're probably not. I mean,
one specifically.
I'd say one specifically. Okay. Yeah, I think I know you well enough that I'm pretty sure I know what that is. So,
beauty before age, Rue will go first.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just drop Nick back briefly. We'll bring him back in a moment. Here's your first spin, guys. It lands on opponent's choice.
You're gonna be fucking kidding me.
I mean, there's no way he's not taking the Shannon Tweed questions. I'm sorry.
So Shannon Tweed is what we're doing?
He's taking the Shannon Tweed questions. Absolutely.
Okay. And Bar, do you want to say anything?
Yeah, just real quick. Rue, take your time. Think logically.
Yes.
Also think titties.
So
many titties.
They're in that.
He's not wrong. So.
I am not wrong.
No, he's not.
All right.
Cool.
So let's go with that. Let's drop the old wheel back and let's drop all these managers back. I know the answer to this question, but are you ready for these Shannon Tweed questions?
Sure. Just to see
Out of
the
morbid
smile on his
curiosity,
face.
I gotta know. Did you watch any of these?
Hell no. Not a second.
You couldn't pay me to watch another one.
Okay.
Okay. Now, JPO, do you want to read the Shannon Tweed questions or do you want me to read them?
I'll read them.
All right, go for it.
Alrighty, in the category of thinking titties. And Shannon Tweed. Question number 1. What U.S. city is the target of the pending gas attack in Shadow Warriors Assault on Death Mountain?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, San Francisco, B, Sacramento, C, Portland, D, Seattle.
Seattle.
That's right.
That is correct.
Hey, fuck yes. I got one.
Question number 2. Who plays Morris in Twisted Justice?
Ooh. I'm going to have to go multiple here.
A, Eric Estrada, B, Jim Brown, C, David Heavener, D, Don Stroud.
Fuck! I didn't go far enough down the IMDb. I just looked at the fucking poster. All right. Logically, I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. Logically, Morris is a black man's name. I'm going Jim Brown. Damn it.
Good choice.
Well, it paid off. Jim Brown is correct. Question number 3. In Power Play, Jacqueline claims her fake charity, Rise Up, helps what group of people when discussing it at the Alcott reception?
The group of people who love multiple choice.
Your multiple choices are A, disabled veterans, B, single mothers, C, troubled teens, D, orphaned refugees.
All right, give me a repeat on this question.
Sure. The question is, in Power Play, Jacqueline claims her fake charity, Rise Up, helps what group of people when discussing it at the Alcott reception? A, disabled veterans, B, single mothers, C, troubled teens, D, orphaned refugees.
Those are all good. Oh, damn. All right. I always go with the gut and be mad if I go away from it. So I'm going to say disabled veterans.
Bill for the steal.
C, troubled teens.
It is those troubled teens. That is correct for the steal. Question number 4. In what type of location do we first see Zeno in White Cargo?
Multiple choice.
A, warehouse, B, bar, C, hotel room, D, police station.
I'm going to go with a bar.
Get a drink, and that's correct.
Rest in peace, Tiny Zeus Lister.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yes.
Question number 5. Who directed Possessed by the Night?
A possessed director that's going to be found out in multiple choice.
A, Fred Olin Ray, B, Lloyd Kaufman, C, Joey Travolta, D, Daniel Reardon.
Let's go with D.
Let's go to Bill for a steal.
You heard the choices again, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
A, Fred Olin Ray, B, Lloyd Kaufman, C, Joey Travolta, D, Daniel Reardon.
Fred Olin Ray.
That is correct for the steal.
All right, and we are tied coming out of that Shannon Tweed trivia.
Is that all 5? Holy shit.
That was all 5 of them, yeah. We
no knockout. Let's fucking go.
I would have fucking housed all of that. Oh my god.
Well, we'll wait for round 3 to see how you doing. The real
Probably
Shannon
not great. I've been around for round 3. So
let's bring Nick back and let's give
right.
your first spin.
I'm
Here
sure
we
this
go.
is going to go
Man,
bad.
he got a lot more than I thought he would.
I mean,
so.
that was pretty impressive.
Science.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it's pretty generic. I think you should
I'll
be
take
all right.
it.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I don't want that other one. You know.
Yes,
I
I know
want
you
it.
don't want the other one. So yes,
Yeah.
I'm not arguing. You got
Nick,
it.
any last words
Do
before we
it.
drop you back?
Oh no, I know Bill. I know Bill can pull it. He's got it. Let's do
Maybe.
it.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We will see. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Here are your questions on science fiction.
Pardon me.
I love her.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Who's taking there?
Are you kidding me? Fuck!
Sorry, that's a beverage.
Your first question.
Sure.
The planet Rylos is featured in what 1980s science fiction movie?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Flight of the Navigator, B, Krull, C, Dune, or D, The Last Starfighter?
D?
That is correct for a point.
Thanks.
Your second question. Who plays Emma Murdoch, John's wife, in Dark City?
Jennifer Connelly.
For 2 points.
Love that movie.
Your third question. What country do the main characters have to cross to get to safety in Monsters?
What the hell is that? To quote my friend, it's a country that will be discovered in multiple choice. So
Okay. A, Canada, B, the United States, C, Mexico, or D, Brazil?
Well, no one's ever going through Canada for anything. So we can rule that one out right now. I think maybe this is a trick, and fuck it, I'm just going to go with the U.S.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Canada, B, the United States, C, Mexico, or D, Brazil?
I'll go Mexico.
Mexico is correct for a 1 point.
I was gonna be pissed if it was Canada. So,
That is
right.
that's Gareth Evans' debut movie. It's very good. You should check it out.
I never saw it.
Your fourth question.
Yeah.
The title of what 1970s science fiction movie refers to a godlike floating stone head that trades food for weapons?
Zardos?
That is Zardos.
Don't fuck with me with some more shit films. Forget it. Come on.
And your fifth and final question in science fiction. Who directed High Life?
What is that? Multiple choice. That's what that is. So.
Is it A, Gaspar Noé, B, Claire Denis, C, Julia Ducournau, or D, Javier Gens?
I don't know. B.
B is correct.
Wow.
I'm glad you got that question.
That's an 2024 science fiction movie with Robert Pattinson. Come on.
That's why I didn't see it. So.
Yeah. All right. At the end of round 2, I have Bill ahead 11-6. Is that what you got, JPO?
Sure.
You're lying.
All right. Round 3 is our mastery round. So we're going to ask Amaru some questions in Harry Potter. We'll ask Bill some questions in Shannon Tweed. Since you asked those Shannon Tweed questions in round 2, I'll ask these Harry Potter questions in round 3. You ready for your 2-pointer in Harry Potter?
Let's do this.
All right. How many directors only directed one film in the franchise?
Two.
2 is correct.
Nice.
That being Alfonso Cuarón and Mike Newell.
Yes.
Your 3-point question, which will tie the game, I believe. What age does Rita Skeeter continually claim Harry is in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire?
14.
That's incorrect. The answer I have
12.
is 12. Yes.
12. I knew it was between the two, and I was just going to go 14.
So here's where we're at.
He's got a full beard and he's like trying to be a 12-year-old.
Well, Goblet of Fire was the second
100.
movie. He was probably still okay in Goblet of Fire. All right, you do have to answer your 5-pointer to kick it back over to Bill. Otherwise, we're dealing with a TKO situation. So for 5 points, in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, what time does the barista tell Harry she gets off work at?
Ooh, no, I'm probably I'm gonna repeat it and then go what my gut is.
Okay. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, what time does the barista tell Harry she gets off work at? Five, 4, 3.
No, actually, this was this last repeat too.
Last repeat? Okay, there you go. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, what time does the barista tell Harry she gets off work at?
Yeah, 11 p.m.
For 5
Nice.
big old points.
Now I gotta embarrass myself.
All right. To tie the game, ask Bill his 2-pointer in Shannon Tweed action.
Oh my god!
I need Shannon Tweed for 2
I'm gonna
points.
forget some shit. I swear to God.
Let's see if you remember this one. Who directed both films in the Shadow Warriors series?
John Casser.
That is correct. For 3 points, in what casino does the final confrontation in Hard Vice take place?
I know I'm just gonna fuck this one up. I still got a 5, which I'm not gonna hit. So the Sands.
Well, unfortunately, I can say the answer now, right?
Yep.
Looking for Maxim, everyone's favorite magazine when you're 15. Maxim.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nope.
5 points.
Oh my God, this
Shannon
is going to
Tweed.
go to sudden death. This is embarrassing. Okay.
When we first see an introduction for Sharon as the host of the Miss Galaxy contest and No Contest, the staff in the production truck is using footage from what movie of hers to create a montage?
Can't believe this actually is going to pay off. Brew, I'm sorry. I got to do this. Taekwondo.
That is a thing in
And your winner Bill Cariola, the answer is Taekwondo. That is correct.
Taekwondo.
We will go to post-match interviews. We'll drop Bill back briefly. Bring in Chef Bar. Guys, it was a fun match, just like we thought it would be. And it did come down to that final question after all that. After you navigating Shannon Tweed and him doing science fiction, how you guys feel?
Look, I feel great. Like it wouldn't have mattered if I hit my 3 or not, because like he hit his 5. He knew the 5. So even though I hit my 3, he would have won the game on the 5, no matter what happened. So I am not too mad about going too fast on the 14 and 12 thing. At that point, by round 3, I was just like, I'm glad I'm answering Harry Potter questions, because the one thing that like I knew was going to screw me was opponent's choice, and it did. And as Bar said in the chat, I got 3 out of fucking 5. And I also was able to throw in the fact that Morris is a black man, and I got that right because I actually looked at Twisted Metal's poster, so that made me happy. This was a fun ass match.
Get you a second time, baby.
I had a shot to win. Still, even with all that, so I am very happy about how this turned out. I mean, not the loss or whatever, but it was fun as hell. So I feel good.
Mr. Barr, anything to add?
No. Rue played his ass off. We got tripped up by opponent's choice, but it's something that you can't really control. And once again, as Rue said, getting as much as he did out of that, better than a lot of other people. A lot of other people would have done.
Yeah, excellent logical deduction with the name Morris. It's either a cat or like a Morris Chestnut type. That's good. You got it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why you use logic.
That's managing right there. That is fucking
Magic,
managing.
bitch.
Character of the year.
All right, I'm going to drop you guys back. I'm going to bring in Bill. Thank you for coming.
Good stuff.
Today's winner, Mr. Bill Cariola, Nick Carly.
Who'd have thought knowing stuff about this film would have paid off at some point in life?
I could not hold my chuckle when that was the first question. That was the first Shannon Tweed question asked about.
Yeah, we bookended it with a contest. That's what we did for you.
Oh my gosh, but
Taekwondo.
I know.
And what's funny? The only reason why I knew that is because I rewatched this earlier today and thought that is hilarious. Why is that not an actual film? And took a screenshot. I was going to make that like a new kind of thing or something. And now I'm gonna. So.
Now it's got to be. Now it's got
to be because holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that when I was watching the movie again too, and I was like, "That's a great question. Let me put that down."
Fucking totally great. I mean, come on. I mean, who doesn't love a movie with like Shannon Tweed and Andrew Dice Clay and Roddy Piper? I mean, this is just
great. I'm sold.
You son of a bitch! I'm in.
Die Hard had a beauty pageant, and it also still has Robert Davi because you have to because it's Die Hard or something. So anyway, I mean, it only took 3 tries. Let's face it. Yeah. So, and the only reason why I won this is because I know some horseshit films. So,
well, I mean, I know you don't want to necessarily play singles a ton.
I mean,
but now you're on a winning streak. So, is there anything left for you to play?
No, I'm not. No. This was the dream because we've always wanted to play each other, and now we've debated, we played into teams, and now we got to cap off this nice trilogy. I mean, he won it though. It's fine. So he won the whole thing because he's the better player. He is. He truly is. It's fine. And I always I was thrilled to get to do this. So I was like, but I was gonna have some fun. Obviously, I mean, come on. It was a win for Canada today because they needed one.
Canadian celebrations, confetti in the shape of maple leaves rain from the ceiling, water cannons filled with Tim Hortons fire into the crowd, poutine from the heavens.
Because she is quite excellent and gorgeous, and I'll never figure out why she's married to Gene Simmons. So,
yeah, you know JPO's watching all those movies now.
Fuck yeah! What? Yeah! Yeah!
So we'll drop you guys back and we'll close this thing out. Did you drop JPO back?
Whoopsie poopsie.
Sorry, JPO, not you. These guys. All right. So let's just put a nice little bow on this. That was a good match. It was fun. I was glad we got to make dreams come true. Like the dream of a young boy from Philadelphia to play one of his friends in trivia. We make things happen today. We like to make
dreams come true on the channel. What can you say?
Yeah. So JPO, any last words before I close this out?
No, every bit of as fun as I knew that was gonna be here. You know what I mean? We've all been in that situation where you get the wheel, but Amaru still battled it. You know, absolutely put up as much of a fight as anyone could, getting that opponent's choice, bringing it to the very end here. But he knows, Bill knows his fucking Shannon Tweed. So
Fucking A.
Yeah, I would never
That was a
doubt
good
him
one.
again. Never doubt that man. So until next time, this has been Trivia League Unlimited. If you made it this far in the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, buy the video store shit. We got to, props to Nazario and Mike for letting us rent this space here on the channel. Until next time, I'm John Maher. That is Jordan Pierce Owens. For Bill Cariola and Nick Harley, for Amaru Moses and the illustrious Andrew James Barr, I was so happy he was here today. We'll see you next time.